Each year, over 1.05 billion metric tons of food is wasted, enough to feed over 783 million people annually. The EatCloud platform reduces waste by connecting restaurants and supermarkets with communities in need. Jorge, what was your inspiration in creating EatCloud?
Many years ago, our mother founded a kindergarten in a very dangerous place in Medellin. And she saw that all the Friday, these kids leave the institution crying. They are crying because they have to wait until Monday to eat again.
Wow.
Because they only can eat in the school. 20 years ago, with my brothers, we founded the first Colombian company to develop mobile apps and automate commercial processes in top CPGs in Colombia. And with our clients, we saw what happened with unsold food.
Going to waste.
Yes, and this moment we stopped and connect with our purpose and founded EatCloud to solve this enormous problem.
What are the components of the technology you've put together to make it a reality?
First of all, we have a company for the food industry, allowing our clients to upload to our cloud and sell food in perfect condition for human consumption. It's through mobile apps that allowing a restaurant, a hotel, a catering service to upload surpluses. Then we are another important component for the institution, the social institutions, that allow them to show the unsold food in our app and selects. And we have an important component to make this perfect match based in artificial intelligence to allow the system to choose one institution ideal to pick up this food according to the volume, the consumption capacities, affinities, proximity, among others. Finally, we have a very important back office with analytic data segmented by interest, data focused on efficiency, sustainability, and logistic cost. This data is an enormous platform of ESG indicators in real time that allow our clients to understand and measure the impact of the process.
Is there infrastructure in every one of these countries in the form of things that resemble food banks, or are you often finding yourselves having to figure out a logistic solution as well?
We based in the food bank capacities in transportation and storage, and we don't touch the food, but in some cases we maybe will have to work with logistic operators to
in terms of transportation, storage, or cold storage.
Yes.
En route.
We are enable interfaces, APIs, to connect another actors in our ecosystem.
The food security is directly impacted by climate security. And so in all of the government relationships you're developing, have you found a willingness to collaborate with you in the context of projecting where there will be climate impact?
Yes, of course. The starting point is that we are in the middle of two enormous problems. And for example, the hunger is producing poverty because a kid in chronic malnutrition situation, in the future, they will have 15% less of IQ than another kids. And in the future, 50% less of salary of another kid that can eat well. And this situation impact 11% of the PMB of the countries. And this is an important topic for the governments. And in the other side, the food waste is producing the 10% of the global greenhouse gases emissions. And this is an important topic to solve by the government's focus in climate change.
Is there an opportunity beyond Colombia, and what does the future roadmap look like for EatCloud?
Right now we are operating in Colombia and Mexico and pilot 10 countries in Latin America. But we are solving a global problem, and we are preparing our platform to pilot in the next year in Asia, Europe, Africa, and trying to reach 50 countries in the coming 5 years.